Hi, and thanks for joining me. I'm Dean, and today we're going to be looking at something I'm very excited about. We're going to be looking at this Flexispot desk. Now, I've had this desk for a few weeks now, and it was very kindly sent on by the people over at Flexispot, and this really is being a life changer, and let me tell you why. So how does a desk make your life easier, especially if you're in a wheelchair? Well, let me tell you. So first of all, there's a few reasons. First of all, when I'm in the wheelchair and I have to wheel myself under a desk. Now, my normal desk that I have in the corner of the room is too low. I can't get the arms of my chair, or I can't get close enough to what I want to get close to allow me to work comfortably. That puts strain on my back, and it just makes the whole experience rather unpleasant. With the Flexispot desk, what I can do is I can have the desk up at height like this one, and then when I want to wheel the chair underneath it, I can then set a position, or I can just press the down button, keep my finger on it, and then that desk is going down there. So that's going to sit on top of the height that I use for the wheelchair, which I can't tell you how easy that is. And then when it's time for me to move away, all I'm going to do is I'm going to press another memory saved switch, and up the desk comes, and it just makes it easier to get out again. Now, it might only seem like a small thing, but for me, as someone that goes around in a chair some of the time, this makes so much of a difference. It's unbelievable. The next great thing about this desk, or height adjustable desks, is the fact that, once again, from the chair or from a stool, so I don't have to keep getting up and down and moving about a bit. If I'm taking some product shots, photography wise, and I want to put my product on there and I want different angles at it, normally you'd be getting up and you'd be moving around, you'd be moving your camera around, and it would, you'd be kind of going around the product that you're shooting. When it comes to a height adjustable desk, all I've got to do, once again, is I've just got to press a little button just to kind of move it a little bit, get it where I want it to be, take my shot, and then if I want a different angle, I can move the desk up again or wherever it needs to go, and I can get some really funky angles without having to get on the floor, without having to get super low, or without having to get super high and standing over it, which is a strain on my back. Now, if you're not someone that has to worry about that kind of thing, then how would it be beneficial to you? Well, standing has been proven to show that it has beneficial effects to the body, to the heart, to the cardiovascular system, the muscles, the back, and all sorts of things. So it allows you to go from your seated position up to a standing position, and if you want to, you can alternate. There is actually an alarm on here as well, so you can have that give you a beep and let you know now it's time to stand up or now it's time to sit down. And that's fantastic. If that's the sort of thing that you're interested in, that is really useful. Having said that, what you've also got, if you've got a home studio or a home office like I have, then you've got a desk which is you can change the height at. So you may want a standing desk, your other half may want a kind of a lower desk, and you may have some youngsters floating around as well that they want it super low, so you can have all of those three settings on the keypad if you want them. So all you've got to do is press a button. How easy is that? That's fantastic. So what about the desk itself? How does that work? Well, what we've got here is we've got two electric motors, one in each leg. Now that means that it comes in a kit form, so you do have to put it together yourself. I was actually able to put this together with the help of an electric screwdriver in the space of less than an hour, and it was super easy to do. So that's that. If I can do it, then anybody can. But what you've got going on under here is you've actually got the legs that you can make them wider, or you can make them narrower. So that means if you want to purchase the desktops that Flexispot have to offer, you can certainly do that, and they come with a wood finish, a black finish, and a white finish, I believe. If you want to go down that route, you certainly can, or you can make your own desktop, or you might have the top of a dining table or something, or a coffee table or something that you think just looks nice and woody and rustic or metal or funky in some kind of way. You can bang that on here as well, and jobs are good. And so you don't have to buy the very top of it. Now I've got the casters on mine, and I chose those because it means that, once again, from a photography point of view, I can move the desk around. So if I want to get some natural light, I can move it nearer to the window. If I want to get it sort of out of the way and towards the back of the room like it is now, it's super easy to do so. And the casters do have locks on them as well. So if you put those at the front of your desk, you can make sure that you lock it in place so it's not going to go anywhere at all. But when you do want to move it, even on carpet, it's easy. The extras you can get with this are a cable tidy that hang down the bottom, and it's kind of like a vertebrae kind of vibe, in as much as there's a weight at the bottom as well. And you do have to be aware that your cable from the desk and anything you put on top of it will need to be long enough to accommodate that desk moving up and down. The cable tidy in this kind of spine formation does mean that it kind of curls up nicely and it keeps all your cables all together, so that's handy. But also in the package you do get things like cable tidies for sticking under the desk as well, which is brilliant. So for once, for the first time ever, I've actually got a reasonably tidy cable management system going on underneath this bad boy. Now what I've done on this one, you can see these blue lights that I've got going on the back here. Now I just put a strip of LEDs on there, just USB LEDs, and I have a little power bank running off the side there. That's a 10,000 milliamp hour power bank, so I can leave that there. I can charge other things while I'm at the desk as well, and it's all kind of on the desk. The only thing that I do tend to plug in will be the laptop if I'm using that one, but once again, as long as you've got a long enough lead to make sure that it accommodates the desk going up and down, you're all gravy. It holds a maximum weight capacity of about 125 kilos, I believe. So if you want to put just something heavy on top of here, you can. But more importantly, you can know that the stuff you put on here, from computers to anything else, are going to be safe and sound. And the other good thing on this is the motors are actually really, really smooth. So when you do kind of lower the desk, there's not really much wobbling about at all. You could practically balance something on there. In fact, let's do just that. So I've got an old Sharpie pen kicking around here, and what we're going to do is we're going to balance this on top of the desk, just making sure that it's going to stay upright. Balancing is not my forte. Now, if this desk is juddering in any way, shape or form, that will go down. But let's press the desk to go up. Look at that. What? Stable as you like. That's fantastic. And we'll do one of the automated settings as well. You can see the pen wobble because I just wobbled the desk a little bit, but how good is that? That's stable. And just in case you might think that I've stuck it down in some way, shape or form, if I give the desk a proper nudge, down it goes. So there you go. I think I've just developed a new test there. But no, all in all, I think this desk is fantastic. Can I think of anything negative to say for it? Some people might say it's a little bit pricey, but the fact that you can throw it around and put it into a modular form does make it a little bit more pocket friendly. However, having said that, at the moment it's on Amazon currently, and for the base that I've got here, I'll make sure I link this down below. But this base is £299.99, and then obviously there are the extras when it comes to casters and tops and all that sort of stuff as well. Now, is that too much money for something like this? Well, it can handle a lot of weight. It's smooth as you like. It makes life so much easier, and I think it looks pretty swish as well. I love this black top. I chose the black because I thought it looked cool for photographs, and it really does. But no. All in all, I think it's a great desk. I'm struggling to find an issue with it, to be honest with you. I think it does what it says on the tin, and I am very, very happy to have one. So there you go. Whether you're able-bodied, whether you're disabled, whether you're in a wheelchair or not, something like this can help you be healthier, or at least make your life a lot easier. So that being said, thank you so much for watching. I've been Dean, and I will see you on the next one.